Hi Joe, how you doing,
Howard.
sir?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well, very pleased to meet you and to speak to you. Thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for doing this for us. Yeah.
No, first of all, a massive congratulations on the movie. It's so good. Well, it's just so good. I watched it with my son a couple of days
Wow.
ago, and we were half looking at ourselves in shock and half watching it. I was like, look
Wow.
at the blink and you miss it. You need to watch it. We loved it to
Wow.
bits. So good. So congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much. I'm happy you do watch it with your son, it's something. I watched a lot of action movies with my dad as well when I was a kid.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that
no.
that
I,
means a lot
I
to me.
I
Yeah.
watched a lot of, my dad not wasn't so much into movies, but I watched a lot with my mother, and there
Oh,
was a
that's
good
so
fun. So
cool.
it's quite cool that now I watch with my son, yeah, as well. So it was cool, yeah.
Oh,
So,
so beautiful.
curiously, the first thing I want to ask you is, I was speaking to Kenji yesterday. Which I love
Yeah.
speaking to Kenji. He's a great chap. Um, and he said that normally a lot of the movies that you previously done weren't your main uh, fighting style, which is judo. I understand
Yeah.
now, but
Mhm.
this time he was kind of adamant that you went with judo. Was that his decision, your decision? And was that easy to was that more comfortable for you, or was it more difficult because you had to choreograph? You had to sort out the choreography
Yeah.
with very different fighting styles at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky, Kenji trusted me to play Navin, and Navin's background is judo, and Kenji designed this character how he fights heavily on judo background. So I was actually quite nervous because rarely people do judo in action movies because people want to see something,
Honestly, more
like art circus, like
yeah.
flying kicks, like somersault kick, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So judo is like a martial art that's so effective that it's effective in a real life, but in a movie, you cannot really just throw people again and again. People get bored, right?
Right.
So he designed a beautiful bridge, like a kumikata. Kumikata in judo is like the art of try to control your opponent by trying to get his sleeves and collar before you throw him. So it's not always about the throw. So he also designed about the process, which I think is very genius. Because
Hmm.
now, I think after this movie, I think people are gonna see judo differently. You know,
Right.
yeah, but some martial art movies, some action movies, they a little bit of throw here and there, like John Wick. John threw a lot of people, but
Yeah.
never really in a process of kumikata.
Right.
Never really in a process of grappling, of trying to get a sleeve and collar. That thing only judoka understands, but most people they don't. So I believe this no action movie. We're trying to entertain people. We're trying to elevate how people watch action movies, but at the same time to educate people about martial arts. Certain martial
Right.
arts also important. So that's how beautiful about Kenji that he never stopped trying to elevate his action movies, the way his vision of action movies, but at the same time he's trying to educate the action world, martial arts world about this new specific thing that haven't been touched before, and that's
Yeah.
judo. Yeah,
That's great. Yeah, I'm quite curious because, like you said, people when they go to the movies, they want to see like almost circus style
yeah,
movement. Also, I was really surprised speaking to him that the director of photography, the cinematographer
yeah.
Meteor, it was his
Meteor.
first time filming Meteor. Yeah, it was his first time filming an action movie. So
It's so
how
crazy.
I'm quite curious how you worked with him
Mm,
not having worked on an action movie
yeah.
before, and you wanting to make sure that judo was as cinematic as it could be.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Meteor. He's amazing. Meteor. I don't know. I first time working with him in Furious, and then the first time for him to be DP of action movie. But I believe Kenji trusted him so much. And then the good thing about Meteor, he has good eye in
Right.
storytelling. And then Kenji has amazing understanding of action. So when they're working together, I believe they complete each other beautifully. So Kenji knows visual about how no the shot should be, but Meteor understands storytelling about how the shot better in a certain angle. So
Right.
I think they work together beautifully in that way. And Meteor also cares so much about what do you call it? When the action happened, there's something in between, right? There's something in between the stop, the moment, and Meteor cared so much about that. You know, sometimes and the fight happens and the character is exhausted or got injured. So Meteor, he really, really care about those moments because those moments makes those characters human. You know,
Mhm.
because sometimes people should action just nonstop, nonstop. It's just relentlessly nonstop.
Yeah.
But you know, in reality, we know people get tired. You know, and somebody,
Sure.
especially if you already got injured, you don't. There are moments when you fall and trying to get up, not the same way. You know, you're trying to get up, you were struggling to get up. So he picked up all those moments beautifully, and then sometimes he's just like, hold, hold, hold. I'm like, just hold there. Just gonna record it, and you know, I want to see the moments that when you fell, but I want to see the moment how you get up. All those in between moments for me, it's very important.
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah,
storytelling. Yeah.
very much so. Yeah, I mean, coupled to that as well, your relationship with Xie's character, because he can't. It's no secret that he can't speak in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not a comedy per se, but it's kind of like a buddy cop thing
True.
going on there. I'm quite
True.
curious how you built that relationship with Xie through the fact that he couldn't really kind of speak to you. I mean, a
The
lot of
be
comedy plays, some of the comedy plays with that
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Well, the beautiful thing about it, because in real life, he doesn't speak English and I don't really speak Mandarin.
Right.
So the beautiful thing about that, sometimes we connect with people, not always through language.
Hmm.
Sometimes you just feel someone, and then sometimes you know, I call it a Tarzan language. Sometimes you just like,
Right.
you know, that kind of you gesture it. Right?
Yeah, you could just manage to get on
Yeah.
because of you know what you're trying to say to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we did in real life too. You know, that's a beautiful thing that we did that in a real life, and then when we play, you know, playing a Navin and he's playing his character, so it's not like something new because we were, I think we are just nonstop trying to understand each other on set because we're different language,
Yeah.
and then that that process also helped us a lot because sometimes you see each other and then you not what's the point, you know, what your intention. So with Xie Miao, because he's very collaborative and very open with creative decision and creative process and improvisations, so he's very he knows that he can't really express himself that much verbally, but he
Yeah.
also understands that he's character and that he's such a great actor as well. He also understands that the way he expressed himself, not not verbally. So that understanding also, I mean, that understanding only happened when both characters, both actors really, really connect in the same frequency.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to give me their wrap in a minute. So just to finish off, I have to ask you. I asked you the same to Kenji yesterday. The film is so brutal, so violent, and he says that none of you got hurt. I don't. How the heck do you manage that? I mean, obviously the discipline you got, you know exactly the distance that you need to keep and these kind
Yeah.
of things. But it's just it's incredible to believe that nobody got seriously
Yeah.
hurt during the making of
Yeah.
the movie.
I think because we are, there are minor things happen here and there, but that's like normal. You know, in Asia, when you're shooting action, you get bruises here and there, like, you know, scratches here and there, swelling here and there, but they don't mean anything because we kept going. So,
Yeah,
like Kenji said, nothing seriously happened because everybody, I think he casted like amazing, talented people that know what they're doing.
yeah.
So I think there was no single person in this ensemble that doesn't know what they're doing. So in terms of control, in terms of collaboration, everybody's just experienced fighters. So a lot more easier to work with people that know what they're doing. And then I think chemistry wise, because they're a great human being, it's just a lot more easier for us to understand to be in the same frequency. But if you're talking about small things, minor things, I'm not saying that that's injuries. Those things are injury, but those are like things that helped us so much playing our character because it's a full pack action. So a little bit of scratch, a little bit of
Yeah,
pain.
it's just a part of the
It's
job.
only going to help you to perform better, right?
Yeah, sure. Brilliant. Well, listen, they're pulling me outside the jaw. I could speak to you for hours, but thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Howard.
much for that absolutely brilliant movie. I wish you the best of luck. Everyone needs to see it on the big screen because it needs to be seen on the big screen. And I
Thank you,
hope to
Howard.
speak to you
Thank you
again
so
sometime
much.
soon, sir.